Hey friends, it's Tasha, the Bitchin' Dietitian. I'm here to show you that counting carbs does not have to be that hard. Today I am making a breakfast dish. This is a stuffed French toast. So before we get into that, let's talk about healthy versus unhealthy. I try to mostly share recipes that I feel are healthy, since I'm a dietitian of course. This recipe, I would not necessarily call it healthy. So, make it, eat it, try it, but it probably shouldn't be something that you eat often, maybe for special occasions. We are gonna start with cinnamon swirl bread. Of course, bread has carbs. One slice of this bread has 20 grams of carbs, so that's a little bit more than normal bread. Usually a slice of bread has about 15 grams of carbs. A block of cream cheese, softened. Cream cheese does not have carbs. 3 tablespoons of sugar is gonna go in the cream cheese, and of course sugar has carbs. I'm gonna blend them together really well, which is why you wanna make sure your cream cheese is soft. I'm sure we have all tried to blend cream cheese with something when it was not soft enough, and we know how hard that is. This recipe is from Taste of Home, of course, and it says to make 4 of these sandwiches. I actually make 6 because the loaf of bread has 12 pieces of bread, so it just makes a good even 6. So it does change the total carbs a little bit from what the recipe says. Next, I'm gonna spread the cream cheese on half of these slices of bread. All right, got my cream cheese mixture all spread out. Now I am just gonna top them all with the other slices of bread. And now I'm gonna put them in my pan that I have already sprayed with cooking spray. Beautiful. Next, I'm gonna whisk up 4 eggs and half a cup of milk. No carbs in eggs, but there is carbs in milk. Now I'm gonna pour my egg mixture on top of my toast. This goes in the fridge overnight. In the morning, I'm gonna bake it at 350 degrees for 30 minutes. The recipe calls for fresh berries on top. I usually have frozen berries on hand, so I tend to put those on top, which I think is delicious because they kind of make a juice when they thaw out. There are carbs in berries. My husband likes to put bananas on his. Carbs in that too. Without anything on top, these have about 47 grams of carbs. Because remember, the bread was 20 grams of carbs per slice, and we have 2 per sandwich, and then the sugar we put in there adds about another 7 grams of carbs per sandwich. All right, so here's the finished product. I have the French toast, which remember was 47 grams of carbs. I have a cup of berries on top, that adds another 17 grams of carbs. So that's a total of 64, which is a little too much for most people, so half a sandwich would probably work better. All right, now it's time for the ultimate test. Let's see what Petey, Chase, and Charlie think. All right, it looks like Charlie is not really a fan of raspberries, but other than that, they all loved it. I hope you do too. See you next time.